Michelle Hope Walker. Oh, so much going on. So much going on. Oh my gosh. You know, the little Charleston church shooter. The little Justin Bieber looking kid. He contradicted himself, didn't he? Didn't he contradict himself? You know, I don't understand it. You know, if you don't like black people's one of the races you don't like. You're contradicting yourself when you go shoot people and you're still alive and you're going to go to jail. Because we're here, you're not. With a lot more black people around you. And they are not as nice as the church folks. The church folks prayed with him. He sung with the church folks. Then he got up and turned on. The prisoners are not about to sing with you, little Justin Bieber. They're not going to sing with you. I don't get it. I'm like, if you don't like black people, why would you go commit a crime that's going to send you right with a whole bunch more black people? I'm like, you're contradicting yourself. You don't know what you want. You don't know if you want to be with us or if you don't want to be with us. You really don't know. And don't get me wrong, I know it's not just black people in jail, but most cases, our majority are the ones there. Not because we did it, though. Let's get that clear. Oh, wow. Don't contradict yourself. If you don't like us, do things, then stay away from us. Why are you gonna do an act that's gonna get you all right with us? And you know they ain't happy. You know they is not gonna be happy when they see Mr. Dillon. No, boo. No, Dillon Roof, they are not happy. They're not happy. They're not getting ready to sing Amazing Grace with you like the church folks did. And they most definitely are not gonna pray with you. Not that type of pray. I mean, it's not the P-R-A-Y pray. They might P-R-E-Y pray, but not Christian prayer. Not the Christian prayer. Oh, Dillon Roof, what did you do? But you know, I don't blame Dillon. I don't. Dillon's just a little, Justin Bieber looking kid, with Justin's old haircut. That's how they should have known something wasn't right, This kid in here looking like Justin. And then he got the old Justin haircut. Check him out. Go pound down. Justin got a different look now. He had the Justin when he was 12 look. So it's like, you should have known something wasn't right. But I don't blame Dillon. I blame society. Society has produced Dillon. Dillon's a kid. He's only 21 years old. He ain't even lived that much life to try to figure out who he like no like. You know what I'm saying? Dillon don't like black people based on who Dillon has been around. And he's 21, so majority of his life he's been around his parents and family. Okay? From his background, he was in and out of different schools. He had a challenge there. Which then leads me to, Dad, why are you giving a son that is already challenged with some issues a gun for his birthday? You got to be kidding me. I was trying to figure out what's his dad trying to do. As he was trying to hear a gun. Because it's two things the kid that's challenged is going to do. Shoot himself or shoot somebody else. Come on, dude, really? You gonna give him a gun for his birthday? I don't know if he was trying to tell him I love him or I'm tired of you. I don't get it. I don't know. That's a challenge. I'm just like, really? But that racism type stuff had to come from someone in his family. It had to come from his family or someone he been hanging around. Okay, no, wait. I'm a parent of kids, so I'm not totally. But so I'm not just right out blaming the family, because I know we can teach your kids certain things and they still raise up and you'd be like, what in the world? So don't get me wrong. So parents, I'm not just saying, but at the same time, when they tried to get the dad on the camera, they're like, what the give me good. Why can't you son a gun, sir? Shut the door. Oh, so I don't know. So it's not like Dad is the most friendliest person. But I mean, who would be with the media? I know. You say one thing in the media, they post you up and saying something else. So I don't know. But again, I blame society. That's not Dylan. That's society. Society ingrained it. Because let's keep it real. Sometimes the older generations of white people or other races of people will sit around and talk bad about black people, talk about they don't like black people, and they just talking. They ain't really gonna get up and do nothing. They may look at you a little crazy when you at the store or something. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna come at you. You know what I'm saying? But then they gotta realize they're talking all this racist talk around the kids. And the kids are listening to that. Now these kids are another story in this new generation here, okay? These kids will kill you. We in the age of ISIS. We in the age, just even in America, people just are not happy with America. They're tired of the rich are getting rich, the poor are getting poor. And when you poor, no matter what race you are, y'all all up in there with all of us. They don't give a hoot. You poor. You can climb up and out of forest, but I mean, still, it's only a certain number of the 1%. As a matter of fact, it is 1% that has the most money out of 99. So the rest of us are the 99%. Think. That's why I keep telling you, I'm running for president. So make sure you vote for me too. It's like, really, the 99% gotta rise. I mean, really. We let 1% of society run us. Really? We got the numbers, y'all. We got the numbers. But anyway, so Dylan has been hearing this stuff. And you can't teach these kids this stuff. You can't put racism roots in these kids because then they grow up and they really go kill. The older ones and talking about, man, let's see, kill them, they don't do nothing. They just sitting back in their rocking chair, racist with their little Confederate sign. But they saying this around the kids, and the kids are like, oh, really, Papa? We're not going to kill people. We're going to go kill us something? Go, where the gun? I'm like, whoa, so we pray for Dylan. We do. We pray for Dylan, Dylan, bless his heart. Bless his heart, I blame society and his family and all them other folks he was hanging around with, because kids aren't naturally just racist. Somebody got to teach them to be racist or discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Kids are pure. I taught school for years. Worked around kids. So kids are pure. They don't care what color you are. Kids grow up and they like to play with everybody, until a parent or somebody tell them, no, you shouldn't play with little John because he's this and that. Well, why I can't play with John? Well, because, why I can't play with Kashif? Because, somebody start putting that in them. You know what I'm saying? That's not something the kids just rolls up and, I hate a race, type thing. So, we just gotta pray for the family. Now, one part I had to really contain myself was, I'm political, so like I said, I'm running for president of the United States. Yes, me, Michelle Hope Walker. Thank you. Hold all your applause. Thank you. So, I'm around all this political stuff all the time, right? So, Sundays is Meet the Press, so talk about what goes on in Washington, talk about us presidential candidates and all this little issues and different stuff like this. Bless their heart. Chuck Todd is like the moderator of the host, okay? So this past one, June 21st, on Father's Day, the episode, I'm like, you got to be kidding. It's funny, because when you're a comedian, you see funny things out of stuff. You're like, really? I mean, it's not funny, but it's like, really though? Is this what you doing? This what you gonna say? So they had the Simmons family on there. Bless their heart. Bless the Simmons family heart. Bless their heart. And you can tell that Chuck Todd was disappointed with the interview. You can tell he was. I think he wanted a little bit more at the interview. But I like the Simpson family stay positive. They stay repping Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. I love that. They gonna love, They stayed praising Charleston. It was like Charleston, South Carolina is good commercial. It's like, really, Charleston is good though. He asked him a question and then Charleston is good though. It looks like a politician trying to dodge a question about the economy. No, but Charleston is good. Charleston is good though. Man, what what do you think about the church? Charleston is good. Like, that ain't what he asked you. That is not what he asked you. Well, so they had one key speaker. I think she was the granddaughter. Bless her heart, she was the granddaughter, and she spoke for the rest of the family. And like I said, Chuck Todd expected more. I expected a little bit more. You promoted forgiveness, kudos. I like that. And you promoted Jesus Christ, God, and love. I was for that. Because I'm with you. Dylan's a kid. This came from some other stuff. This ain't Dylan. Dylan is just a product of what he's come through. Like pretty much Tupac was a product of his mama and everything his mama instilled in him as far as, the truth and knowing how to stand up, and represent issues. That came from Tupac's mama, So Dylan is just a product, of that family and the folks he been around, type thing. So I understood the forgiveness and the love and, the South Carolina commercial, I got it. I got it, because it's like, I'm like, first of all, who coached y'all? Who coached? Y'all needed Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton or y'all needed somebody up there with y'all in that interview. But sometimes people want to hate on Jesse and Al, and we don't want them all in our video, like they used to hate on Puffy, we don't want Puffy all in the video, But I'm like, y'all needed Al Sharpton, though. Y'all did. And y'all needed one or attorney. Y'all needed somebody. I don't know. Y'all needed somebody because because I'm like, how are you going to take this time in our world society and your loved one just got shot? And the key realm is racism. I know we're pointing the guns because we're trying to get rid of guns, but we know the key point is racism, discrimination. How you not going to talk about the issues? Are you kidding me? You going to stay away from the issue, period? Now, don't get me wrong. I know y'all mourning, okay? Because I've been working through this, y'all. I've been trying to understand this, So I'm like, I understand you're working through some stuff. It just happened. You mourning. That's why I say they should have had an Al Sharpton. They should have had a Jesse Jackson, or even the attorney. Have y'all watched all the TV shows? Did y'all see Trayvon? Did y'all see the Michael Burford? Did y'all see any? Did you learn? Did you learn? One thing we learn is when you do an interview, have somebody there with you. Yes, you the family, so you won't talk about the sad part that you lost your loved one. But see, then we need, like Puffy used to do, P. Diddy used to offer, with Biggie. So we need you to come in. We need like Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson to come in and lace it. And yes, like we said, racism is wrong. So the family, oh my God, we lost our loved one. I can't believe they did this, And then Al coming in like, we have told the government this is wrong. They needed somebody like that. And the family, again, I'm a comedian. I read, and then, that Holy Spirit prophecy, I read all through that family a little bit. Oh my gosh. The dad, bless his heart, I don't know if they just told him not to say nothing or he was too scared to say stuff. But he would say stuff, and then bless the little granddaughter in the red dress. I love her. She's going to be a spokesperson for somebody. She would come through and regurgitate in the way she think. Dad should have said it. Kids get me like that. Don't they do that to us, y'all? Don't they do that to us? We say something and they come back and redo it for us as if we didn't know what we were saying. Or we said it wrong, really. But but the ones in the back, oh my gosh, I wish I would have heard from them. I wanted, especially the boy in the middle. Oh my gosh, the way he was looking, the way he was looking at the granddaughter. I mean, I don't know who he was or what role he played in this family, but he was looking at her and his eyes was saying so much. His eyes was like, girl, stop lying. I'm not saying she was lying. I'm just telling you what his eyes was saying. His eyes like, girl, why do you think you're the only one that can talk? We can talk too. His eyes was just, and then he looked like, no, you decided not to talk about the issues. We wanted to talk about the issues. I mean, his eyes, I just read so much into it. And then the other little one, the little young one on the back next to the guy, every once in a while, she just looked like, you always trying to talk for everybody. Like, who wanted you to talk for us? But I'm sure they're a happy, loving family. But I was just like on ballistic. I'm like, y'all not gonna talk about no issues? I'm like, are you for real? You have got to be kidding me. Do you know probably the only reason they asked you to do the interview is for you to mention some of the issues? Now, again, don't get me wrong. They're not the politicians. We know it. They're not, but I'm like, you couldn't just throw in there that racism is bad, that, right when they were talking about they were forgiving Dylan and showing love, they could have just slipped in there, because we know it's not Dylan. We know this is something society has done. Throw us just a little bone to write off of. But like I said, and if they were not comfortable with it, they should have had Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton or whoever you want to pick. I don't know. There's a new one coming up. Pick them. Pick me. Shoot, I'll get up there and talk for you. Attorney or somebody up there with them. So when they got finished talking about the sad part, and then they could say, we don't want to talk about that. But then have somebody up there that do ready to talk about it. Because Al Sharpton is ready. Jesse Jackson stay ready. So that's all. But great interview, family. I'm a comedian. I know some of y'all just might be like, oh my God, I can't believe. But you know what? I had to just, and then I want to encourage all families, especially black families. I think we just need to stay ready to do interviews. I do. I think black families, get with your family now. I just think we need to, how people prepare wills and, life insurance. We need interview insurance. I think that we need to just go ahead and have us a PR person on call. The PR person spin the stuff for us. You know what I'm saying? We really want to say, and then the PR person say, no, don't say that. Say it like this. I think we need to be prepared. We need to have Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, our trainer, whoever we want to pick, that we going to have on there with us, so we can be prepared, because pretty much it's us blacks that are going through this, the dyings and the families, more so than a lot of other races. So I think we need to do interview insurance. We need to do pre-interview and insurance type policies to ensure that when we get up there, if it is our family name, so whatever, we get up there and we know what pieces to have in place, and we get the best out of this moment and this opportunity. Because I'm like, honey, this was the grand time to represent all of us. But again, I understand some people don't feel like that is their task. Like they say, some of the celebrities say, I'm not a role model, whatever. You don't say that when we paying to come see you or whatever the case may be. You don't say that then. You don't say that then. You only say that when you do something wrong. You only say that when you're doing something wrong. You don't want us to, talk about it. But anyway, so... All right, y'all. I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. God is good all the time. Stay prayed up. Send some family. I love you. It really was. This is not a diss to you at all. This is really like, I want to say, a family talk. A family talk to, for you all, to encourage the other families, and for all of us, if any of these things happen to someone in our family, on, things we might want to look at, because the media is coming for us. Media, well, yeah, let me throw my thing up in there. White people are always talking about they scared of black people. But I'm going to tell you what, because a lot of times the majority of our media is white. And so that means they spinning these stories. That means we say one thing, they turn around and say something. We're like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So that's one reason why people are scared to talk to the media. You know what I'm saying? So, white people are talking about, they're scared of black people. You know what? Black people are scared of you all too, white people. We are. Because we know if we tell you a little snippet, you will take that snippet, turn it around, blow it up, rearrange it, and we are like, I did not say that. So again, Simpson family, to your credit, I want to say, no, I understand. You want to watch what you were saying. I got it. That's what I'm saying. You need to have these other people in place that know the media. You know what I'm saying? And know how to, Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, they know how to, and, attorneys, you know what I'm saying? That Trayvon attorney, you know what I'm saying? Michael Brown's attorneys, they know how to dive in and what to say, what not to say. So they know how to not say certain things, but to say certain things to still hit that point and that bigger picture of the issue. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So, so it's not just a Simpson family. The media, people, they scare us. They scare us. We're scared. We're like, I don't know what to say, And then also, they still got to live in Charleston, so I thought about that. Maybe they don't want to say anything negative. They don't want no cross burned in their yard when they get home, okay? Because Charleston, let's keep it real, still has the little flag, and I found out that ain't even the Confederate flag. That's just the battle flag. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, how, and oh my God, my grandpa is so smart. I love my grandpa. I love my grandpa. But he said something so true and so real. I mean, you can say, well, why are you worried about a flag? It's just a flag. It's part of our history, But then, like, people were saying, first of all, that's not the Confederate flag. Hello. That is a battle flag, okay? So that's not totally just the history, And then also, my grandpa so smart and eloquently, pointed out, which is part of the bigger picture. It says, as long as you have that flag flying, I think was over there, they made like government buildings and the Justice Building. I mean, I don't know, they got a flag, just hide somewhere. But kids are going to ask about that flag. Kids are going to be curious, and when you tell them the history of it, and you still find it, the flag, this was when, we didn't want, to enslave. We wanted to keep black people working lands and beating them and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they made us stop, And so this is our flag for how we remember how it used to be, when we used to be able to, sell black people and make them work, and do all kind of little different things, to them that we wanted to. Really? I mean, how are you, how is the young, white kid or other racist kid gonna not, how's that gonna not affect them? You know what I'm saying? So real. That flag gotta come down. I mean, really, it has to come down, South Carolina, So again, Simpson family, I understand that, you were doing your Charleston, Carolina type good thing, and I understand, because y'all gotta go home. So I get it. Y'all like, no, y'all ain't get me posted up here saying something bad about Charleston, and we gotta go home. You don't know where we live. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what could happen to us. It's like blink twice, Simpson family, if you need help. Blink. Okay, all right, y'all. I know. For some of y'all like, no, you did. Okay. I know some of y'all are just cracking up. But anyway, okay, so I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. Seriously think about pre-interview insurance policies. Get you a PR person. Keep Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson or attorney on call. But, okay, so y'all be blessed. I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. You can tweet me at Hope_speaks. Tweet me at Hope_speaks. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please do. My YouTube channel is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Subscribe. You see all my other videos. Facebook. I've been doing a little bit more Facebooking, so Facebook.com, and you can put in Michelle Hope Walker Speaks Listen. Michelle Hope Walker Speaks Listen. You can email me. Michelle Hope Walker Speaks @yahoo.com. Michelle Hope Walker Speaks @yahoo.com. You can text me 323 338-6580. Let me know who you are. Don't be lying and stuff like that. Be honest. And I am running for president, so please make sure you vote for me. Michelle Hope Walker for United States of America President. Yes, for 2016. November 8th, 2016. Vote for me. If you don't see my name on your ballot, write my name in. I've already done the federal part. Now it's getting ballot access to all the states. Need volunteers because they're going to need to do some nomination papers and all this other stuff. And, need money. We got to pay to file these papers sometime. And, so I'm not for the pay to play thing that just, only focusing on the money. But I'm seeing we do need money to be able to pay for the different things that we need to do. Hey, call upon me to come speak to your group. Call upon me to come speak to your group. So you all have a blessed day. Keep doing what God told you to do.